This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Josh Benish of WWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure that you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for November 10th, 2025. You've probably seen us talking about these wait time displays over the last few weeks. Like this one here. This is a way to bring the resort experience into your home with real-time ride wait times, your own resort channel, fireworks shows, and much, much more. Well, the folks over at Wait Time Signs have just released a brand new product for the holiday season, and we are thrilled to be announcing it right here on our channels first. Introducing Wait Time TV. That's right. Now you can take everything we already love about the desktop display and bring it to your big screen, literally turning your TV into resort TV. Simply connect the Wait Time TV media player to your TV with the included HDMI cable. Think of it as Apple TV or Roku or something like that. And then you get to watch on the big screen instantly by turning it into your own resort TV experience. Imagine your TV at home welcoming you with a personalized greeting, just like checking into a resort at Walt Disney World or Disneyland. Enjoy your own resort channel displaying actual park hours, check real-time wait times in all 6 parks, and view a custom vacation countdown fireworks show. You can even watch a live terrace view of the Orlando skyline, complete with nightly Magic Kingdom and EPCOT fireworks. And the best part of Wait Time TV is fully optimized for high-resolution viewing experiences, including a brand new VIP package. Go beyond the terrace skyline with close-up views of the Magic Kingdom fireworks live streamed into your home every single night in high definition. Next, Magical Multi-View just got bigger. Now you can watch 4 theme park live streamers at the same time on one screen. Hop on a ride in one park while enjoying parades and fireworks and shows in the others. Multi-screen viewing isn't just for football fans anymore. It's like NFL Red Zone, but for Disney adults. And finally, live piano bar request show. Performers you already know and love from the Disney parks, including our very own Piano Rob, are now performing live in your home, taking your song requests in real time, all looking and sounding incredible on your home system. Let's take a look at this. This is really cool stuff here. Oh yeah. Set our resort there. That's our vacation countdown. We can pop into the parks. Check out the wait time for in the Magic Kingdom for Astro Orbiter, just 10 minutes. Let's see how Haunted Mansion's doing today. 30 minutes. Mine Train, 50 minutes. Not bad for midday. That's a cool function. Go to the Orlando Resort. And look at that. Resort TV, just like in a Disney Resort hotel room. That's some cool stuff. We should head over to the VIP area. There's the piano bar, the fireworks, and the magical multi-view. Let's see what's behind door number 3. That is pretty cool. 4 screens at once. Hopefully they can load. There we go. A country bear at the same time as the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. And a very relaxing view of a slightly windy Liberty Square. That's some awesome stuff. Now, let's get on with the news. Photographer BioReconstruct took to the skies above Walt Disney World this week and shared an aerial view of the resort's major construction sites. The former site of the Rivers of America at Magic Kingdom will become the Cars-themed Piston Peak National Park area, while a Disney Villains Land is in development for beyond Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Dozens of trees have been cleared from the land. Large swaths of dark dirt are all that remain where buildings and trees used to be on Tom Sawyer Island. It would seem that the underground caves have been demolished. The island is becoming flatter, too, more in line with the bottom of the former Rivers of America. These views also confirm that most of the Liberty Square riverboat tracks have been removed, although the dock remains on the left. As for the Disney Villains Land, there isn't much to see yet, but there's a lot of dirt in the area past Big Thunder Mountain Railroad where the land will be constructed. Moving over to Hollywood Studios, what was once Muppets Courtyard will soon be Monstropolis. The new Monsters, Inc. door coaster will be built from the ground up with a brand new show building. A section of cast member parking has been demolished and is now a dirt lot. In that area, an array of supports stick out of a rectangular ditch, the beginning of the building's foundation. As for Muppets Courtyard itself, the sidewalks have become dirt. Across the Hollywood Studios Park, Animation Courtyard is undergoing a transformation. BioReconstruct's video doesn't show many more big changes. A large swath of concrete has been torn up in front of the former Star Wars launch bay, soon to be the magic of Disney animation. The Disney Junior Play and Dance Archway is still intact, and it will be replaced by a new Disney Junior show. Where the archway used to be is now another line of dirt, with what appears to be a bridge for crew members. Last but not least, over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the new Tropical Americas Land. This is taking place where Dinoland USA used to be, or currently still is, at least for the next few months. BioReconstruct's video takes a look at the area that will eventually house the Encanto attraction. There are now clear walls and other concrete foundation elements, including some freshly poured flooring. The Encanto ride will be where Primeval Whirl and Dinorama once were, plus some backstage space. There are several square-shaped concrete forms surrounded by safety fencing. Some vertical construction has begun with columns on the right and various elements on the left. In the lower part from the above screenshot is the former site of the Boneyard Play area. It's little more than dirt now. Two men were arrested for violating a new Florida law after they both drove more than 100 miles an hour on the same stretch of road at Walt Disney World, according to Orange County Sheriff's records. They also got pulled over by the same sheriff's deputy. Around 11 a.m. October 1, Leighton North Browning Janes reached 117 miles an hour in his blue Porsche 911 as he traveled north on EPCOT Center Drive near Buena Vista Drive, where the posted speed reads 50 miles an hour, according to the sheriff's arrest report. Then, Ryan Schultz drove 144 miles an hour on his black Yamaha MT-10 motorcycle in the same area on October 7th, just before 7 a.m., his arrest report said. Schultz told law enforcement that he was running late for work. Janes, 32 of Orlando, and Schultz, 31 of Orlando, were both arrested for dangerous excessive speeding, which is dubbed the super speeder law in Florida. Instead of just getting a speeding ticket, a first-time offender found guilty can be punished by up to 30 days in jail and a fine of $500. Both pleaded not guilty, according to court reports. The new criminal offense has surprised many people who are pulled over and arrested, including Janes and Schultz, who were not aware of the dangerous excessive speeding, their arrest reports note. Since the law went into effect July 1, nearly 100 people have been booked in jail for excessive speeding for going more than 100 miles an hour, the Orlando Sentinel reported last month. Janes and Schultz were also both cited for additional violations. Schultz's address on his driver's license was outdated. Janes had an expired tag in addition to an outdated address on his driver's license, their arrest report said. Attorneys for Janes and Schultz either declined to comment or did not respond to a request for comment. EPCOT Center Drive is a main artery going through the Walt Disney World Resort, past EPCOT and Disney Springs, in an area where thousands of workers and tourists drive. The two men's arrests are one of dozens that have occurred on Disney property so far this year. On November 8, 2025, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade was performed at the Magic Kingdom instead of the Festival of Fantasy parade. The special run of the Christmas parade was due to filming of ABC's 40th anniversary Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day parade. However, before Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade, a small pre-parade took place with some of your favorite Disney villains. We filmed both, and you can watch them right here on our channel. A familiar character has returned to Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party 2025, but with a new look and a very different role. Tally the Elf gained fame during last year's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade due to a viral social media clip showing his antics and guest interactions. Tally, with his oversized pencil and list, became a fan favorite for checking guest names and announcing whether they were naughty or nice to the crowd. During the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, held on November 7th at Magic Kingdom, we spotted a change. Tally the Elf has returned to the parade lineup, but this season the role is played by a new female cast member. In addition to the recasting of Tally the Elf, the role and choreography have been noticeably adjusted. Tally no longer interacts with guests as she moves along the parade route. It is not clear whether this is a temporary recasting and role change or a permanent change ending guest interactions by Tally. Disney has not made an official statement on the casting or role change. On Friday, the very first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party of the season occurred. We were there covering everything that was available. There was merchandise, character meet and greets, and even new food and beverage offerings. Go to wdwnt.com to check out our reviews of everything. There's a YouTube video trying all the new food items that arrived this year right here on our channel. Frozen Holiday Surprise is back for its third season of castle projections and fireworks at the Walt Disney World Resort. The live show performed on the Cinderella Castle forecourt stage features the main characters of the Frozen series getting ready for the holidays. Anna and Elsa wear their wintertime outfits, first seen in Olaf's Frozen adventure. The cast sings Ring in the Season and That Time of Year from the 2017 animated short. Cinderella Castle is transformed by Elsa's magic during the show via projections and fireworks. Frozen Holiday Surprise will be performed nightly at 6:15 p.m. from November 10th through December 31st, weather permitting. It will also be performed at 8:15 p.m. on evenings hosting Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party began November 7th and runs on select nights through December 21st. Watch our video of the Frozen Holiday Surprise right here on our channel. A very short Lyft ride ended with cakes thrown, pepper spray sprayed, and one woman in jail. Jolene Vargas, 25, of New York, was arrested for battery and assault, which are both misdemeanors under Florida law. The incident occurred October 29th as a Lyft driver was called to pick up Vargas at EPCOT's rideshare spot, according to her Orange County Sheriff's arrest report. The ride wasn't going well. Vargas and the driver started arguing. The driver thought Vargas had an attitude and told her he wanted to cancel her ride, the arrest report says. As she was leaving the car, Vargas threatened to put her hands on the driver told authorities. The driver reached over and shut the passenger door behind her, and she reopened it. The driver asked her again to leave, and then pepper sprayed Vargas in the face, the arrest report said. The driver got out of his car to close the passenger door again behind Vargas when she threw cakes that she had in her possession at him, the arrest report said. Then, according to the arrest report, Vargas punched the driver in the face 3 times and scratched his eye. The driver called for help and showed law enforcement video from his dash cam, which authorities said proved his version of the events. Interviewed by law enforcement, Vargas elaborated on how the Lyft trip escalated quickly after the driver had apparently canceled her ride. She asked the driver to mark her as picked up, but the driver retorted she was complaining about a couple of cents right now. Jolene stated yes, she worked hard for her couple of cents, the arrest report said. Vargas said she was out of his car when the pepper spray was directed at her. Vargas declined to comment for this story. She did not have an attorney listed in court records at the time this story was written. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to wdwnt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Walt Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Glisten has been upgraded for Disney Jollywood Nights 2025 at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The ice skating show debuted last year. In addition to standard skate performances, the show now features a juggler. The skaters have updated costumes with touches of gold and teal. And behind the stage are light-up snowflakes, which we saw installed just a few days ago. For comparison, here's an image from last year's show. We were at the first Jollywood Nights of 2025 at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we've got a full list of all of the exclusive event merchandise with prices, all of the characters you can meet and greet, and all of the food and beverages that you can enjoy. For all the info, check out our website, www.nt.com. Disney's Animal Kingdom is ready for the holiday season with garlands, wreaths, and more. Pandora, the world of Avatar, has joined in on the festivities. The residents of Pandora have decorated for the season. Famously, the AMP suit gets a Santa hat and beard every winter. The decorations look like they're made of natural found materials. Plus, there are strings of lights wrapped around the suit. Small wreaths and ornaments hang from the suit and Pongu Pongu. Some resemble carved creatures native to Pandora. There are also classic earthly decorations like Santa Claus figures and stockings. These continue across the Pongu Pongu facade. A pair of nutcrackers sits next to the bar's sign. One is painted to look like a Na'vi. There's also a menorah atop a radio. Restaurantosaurus at Animal Kingdom has also begun decorating and will once again host the Santa Claus meet and greet at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The long-awaited Perch at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, the birdcage-styled lobby bar, has soft opened. It opens today officially, Monday, November 10th. Inspired by the iconic birdcage element that was previously in the lobby since its 1988 opening, the Perch features woodwork, stained glass, and brass accents with Victorian styling to match its surroundings. The Perch lobby bar signature drinks include the Floridian 75, the Coffee Rum Sazerac, blueberry and basil iced tea, a non-alcoholic option. For all of our thoughts and ratings, please check out our full article and review on wdwnt.com. Wailulu Bar and Grill at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort will offer reservations for the first time. This casual dining restaurant is located at Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows and offers views of the Seven Seas Lagoon. Online reservations will open on December 3rd, 2025, with the earliest available reservation date on December 4th. The restaurant is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. most days. Until now, Wailulu Bar and Grill has only taken walk-ups. It opened a year ago as part of the resort's new Disney Vacation Club Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows. Check out our Wailulu Bar and Grill review. On November 8th, bookings opened for the new Coco and Incredibles themed suites at the Pixar Place Hotel located at the Disneyland Resort. The Coco suite will feature Oaxacan-style architecture, terracotta tiling, Mexican artisan quilted and woven pieces, a fireplace, handcrafted wooden furniture, and hand-painted art. The suite takes inspiration from the film's Riviera Family Hacienda, with plenty of family photos and other mementos. The Incredibles suite will sport a mid-century design with a spy-fi twist. DevTech businessman and superfan Winston Devor has designed the perfect getaway for the Parr family. This suite includes a primary bedroom for the Parr parents with a connecting room for Edna Mode designed by Edna herself. Starting with the hand-scanning prop at the entryway, guests will find plenty of super-inspired touches and special effects, including a spy phone, a secret door, hidden messages, and other surprises. Bookings aren't available on the resort's website, so we recommend calling if you'd like to book a suite today. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at the Disneyland Resort, and now Main Street USA is adorned for the holiday season. Each facade has garland trim, and some feature wreaths. The decorations feature ornaments and bows with the garland across roof edges, curving around windows, and attached to railings. Decorating still isn't quite done. There aren't garlands on Town Square, nor has the Christmas tree been installed. Crews finished adding snow to Sleeping Beauty Castle on November 4th this year. Mickey's Toontown and Frontierland are also decorated for the holiday. Continuing the holiday spirit over at Disney's California Adventure, San Francisco Square is ready for the season. Garland with red and green lights is strung across the front of Cochina Cucamonga Mexican Grill. On the garland, there are stars, flat ornaments, and bunches of peppers, keeping it in theme. Rita's Turbine Blenders is lined with white pieces of garland. They're adorned with turbine pieces and ornaments. The red garland on the front of Lucky Fortune Cookery has hanging Chinese takeout boxes. Crisscrossing the walkway with the Baymax lanterns are colorful strings of lights. Ghirardelli is also adorned with garland, featuring sweet-inspired ornaments like banana splits. Red bows are at the ends of each garland piece. The holidays at Disneyland Resort officially begins November 14th, 2025. The Disneyland Resort announced the 2025 distribution schedule for their famous handmade candy canes. While Disney has used a mobile wait list for the candy canes since 2021, only wristbands will be used this year. Quantities are limited, and each guest can only get one candy cane per wristband. The handmade candy canes will be at Candy Palace and Candy Kitchen at Disneyland Park and at Trolley Treats at Disney's California Adventure on select dates. For more detailed information, check out the article on wdwnt.com. Sleeping Beauty Castle is officially covered in snow at the Disneyland Resort, so it's fitting that a Winter Blue Minnie ear headband arrived just a day later. The Winter Blue Minnie ear headband retails for $36.99 and were originally available for pre-order on the Disney Store website on October 22nd. This is the first time we're seeing them in person at the Disneyland Resort. The ears and headband are padded with simulated leather in a shimmer finish, giving the ears a sparkle. The overall color scheme is an icy blue with a matching sequined blue bow. The headband is lined with non-slip velour in the same pale blue as the rest of the ears. The design on the back of the ears is blank, showing off the subtle blue ombre color. We found these ears at the Mad Hatter shop at the Disneyland Park. The new Toys Wondrous Christmas Parade has debuted at Tokyo Disney Resort for the 2025 holiday season. Toys from Santa Claus's factory join Mickey Mouse and his friends to celebrate with guests in this Christmas parade. Disney Christmas at the Tokyo Disney Resort, which is from November 11th through December 25th, 2025. Watch the full video of the parade right here on our channel. Disney Cruise Line has shared some of the seasonal merchandise and beverages available aboard during this year's Very Merrytime cruises. Disney Cruise Line posted the news on their Instagram page. "'Tis the season for cozy drinks, holiday merch, and hashtag Very Merrytime cheer." Among the Disney Parks merchandise available at sea during the Very Merrytime cruises is the Christmas tree light-up popcorn bucket, normally only available at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Walt Disney World Resort. There's also the returning Santa Mickey sipper from the Disneyland Resort, a plaid ear headband, light-up necklace, and Christmas lug bag. But the most exciting piece is this brand new Captain Mickey Santa hat. A hybrid of a captain's hat and a Santa hat, it features a gold and red embroidered Disney Cruise Line insignia on the plush white headband above a transparent brim. The Disney Cruise Line logo is embroidered on the back in gold. Also spotlighted were a pair of Mickey and Minnie plush dressed in Santa attire with plaid hats, as well as 3 cozy drinks. Details about the drinks were not provided. The new song for the newest Disney Cruise Line ship, Disney Destiny, is now on streaming services. It will also be featured at the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. This Is Your Destiny is performed by Vi Jordan and Dan Reynolds. You can hear the song now on Apple Music, Pandora, Spotify, or YouTube Music. The Disney Parks blog also announced This Is Your Destiny will be featured as part of the Disney Cruise Line's entry in the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, an updated version of the 2024 Magic Meets the Seas float with performances themed to the Destiny's Heroes and Villains theme. Gary K. Wolf now has full ownership rights to his beloved characters, including Roger Rabbit. In an exclusive interview with I'mNotBad.com, Wolf revealed the ownership of Roger Rabbit and other characters has successfully transferred back to his hands. According to the article, the 35-year copyright reversion clause made this possible. The clause allows creators to reclaim rights to their properties after a 35-year period. The discovery was made while working on a 12-episode television mystery series set in a version of Toontown. Wolf states 35 years after you have sold the rights to a book or song, you can petition the Library of Congress and get those rights back. An attorney said to me, "You could get your rights back from Disney." And I said, "There's no way that's possible." Expecting a contentious process, Wolf was very surprised with a very civil, very courteous, very straightforward process, stating that Disney was always top-notch for me. They treated me very well. They've always accommodated me in whatever I wanted to do. This transfer of ownership occurred around a year ago and allows Wolf and the creative license to expand upon the Roger Rabbit universe however he sees fit. However, he notes that the quality must remain. Any sequels we do have to at least match the quality of the original 1988 film. In production value, in tone, in script content, in empathy, in character development. It has to be as good or better than what we did before. That's what the fans want, and I have promised the fans that that's what I'm going to give them. Wolf and his team have been busy putting together stories and elements to make that happen, including those based on his novels. One such idea would center around Jessica Rabbit, allowing Wolf to flesh out his world and take things in various directions. Despite hesitancies and censorship of the character, Jessica Rabbit's return to Wolf returns a chance to finally realize what could have been. Wolf adds that he would love to work with Disney again. I would love to work with Disney again. I'd love for Disney to participate in this. We could partner up on it. There's a core group of people who were involved with the first movie, and I would love to work with those people again. Steven Spielberg, Robert Zemeckis, Frank Marshall, Kathleen Kennedy. I'd love to have Charles Fleischer come back and voice the rabbit again. The process is going to take time, but Wolf remains committed to expanding on the world of Roger Rabbit while honoring the legacy that Disney created. Wolf looks forward to a new beginning for Toontown and giving fans what they have wanted for the last 35 years. You can read the full article on our website. It's worth noting that Disney still retains the rights to the film and media that they've already made and the versions of the characters that they created. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that didn't make today's show, be sure to check out WDWNT.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. You can now support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who have made this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Josh Benish saying, enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.